born Alexei Maximovich Peshkov, was a Russian and Soviet writer, playwright, and political activist. He was born on March 28, 1868, and died on June 18, 1936. Gorky is best known for his works depicting the harsh realities of life for the Russian working class and his advocacy for social change. He played a significant role in the development of socialist realism in literature. Gorky's short story, Her Lover, was written in 1898. The story revolves around the lives of ordinary people and explores themes such as love, jealousy, and the complexities of human relationships. The characters in the story include Vasilisa, Vasya, a young woman who works as a servant in a wealthy household; Yefimich, Vasya's lover, who is described as a simple, kind-hearted man; Anisim, Vasya's employer, a rich and powerful man who becomes infatuated with her. Her Lover, by Maxim Gorky, is a poignant tale that delves into the complexities of love, jealousy, and the class divide in Russian society at the turn of the 20th century. The story centers around Vasilisa, affectionately called Vasya, a young woman working as a servant in the household of a wealthy merchant named Anisim. Despite her humble position, Vasya is described as spirited and attractive, catching the attention of many, including her employer. Anisim, a man of power and influence, becomes infatuated with Vasya, consumed by desire for her. He showers her with gifts and attention, oblivious to the vast gap in their social standings. However, Vasya's heart belongs to another, Yefimich, a simple and kind-hearted man who reciprocates her feelings. As Vasya and Yefimich's love blossoms, Anisim's jealousy festers. Unable to accept that Vasya could love anyone other than himself, he becomes increasingly possessive and controlling. Despite Vasya's attempts to maintain her relationship with Yefimich, Anisim's influence looms large, casting a shadow over their happiness. Anisim's obsession with Vasya reaches a breaking point when he discovers her spending time with Yefimich. Consumed by rage and jealousy, he confronts Vasya, demanding her love and loyalty. In a desperate attempt to appease him and protect Yefimich, Vasya agrees to submit to Anisim's desires, sacrificing her own happiness for the sake of peace. However, Anisim's possessiveness only intensifies, leading to a tragic climax. In a fit of jealousy, he confronts Yefimich, resulting in a violent altercation that ends in Yefimich's death. Devastated by the loss of her lover, Vasya is left to grapple with the consequences of Anisim's obsession. The story concludes with Vasya's realization of the destructive power of jealousy and possessiveness. Despite Anisim's wealth and status, his inability to accept Vasya's autonomy and love for another ultimately leads to tragedy for all involved. Through the lens of this tragic love triangle, Gorky highlights the societal divisions and the devastating effects of unchecked jealousy and possessiveness. The main idea of Her Lover revolves around the consequences of jealousy and possessiveness in relationships. The story explores how Anisim's obsession with Vasya leads to tragic outcomes for all involved. It also highlights the class divide and the exploitation of the lower classes by the wealthy. Literary devices used in the story include symbolism. Gorky uses symbols such as the wealthy household and Vasya's lowly status as a servant to represent the class divide in society. Irony. The irony of Anisim's infatuation with Vasya, despite his social status and power, contributes to the story's themes of love and jealousy. Imagery. Gorky employs vivid imagery to depict the characters and their surroundings, bringing the story to life and immersing the reader in the setting.